Hi, congratulations. Truly a pleasure to meet you, Julian.
Thank you, boss.
How are you feeling actually that you're going to have an interview by the executive chairman of PropNex?
I'm feeling good and feeling excited.
Okay, good. You know, one of the things here is this, why did the management choose Julian to be interviewed here is this. Actually, you'll be amazed and surprised to know, many of you may not know these facts, that Julian was, in fact, identified as Singapore's most notable real estate agent under the age of 40 in 2023 by the Business Review magazine. Am I correct?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, but beyond that, I mean, he has got about a 6 years career in the real estate. He spent almost 6 years with another company and decided to cross over this year.
Yep.
Some of the notable achievements are: he was indeed a rising millionaire in 2023, achieved a millionaire status in 2024, and grew his team to almost 100 salespeople.
Yep, correct.
And then he decided to do something bold and cross over to PropNex, almost losing half his team. But I'm really positive because people who were really aligned with you supported you. And today, Julian has crossed over to PropNex with more than 50 salespeople. Welcome to PropNex.
Thank you, boss.
And my first question here is this: why this bold move?
Actually, I started my career as a real estate agent since 2019. For the past 6 years plus, I would say I had the rapid development of myself as well as my team. So in 2025, I have grown my team for almost 100 packs. And at the same time, I feel that we have reached a plateau. We feel that we have been a little bit of stagnant. So in consideration of my self-development as well as the team development, we wanted to make a change. And we wanted to have a more robust system so that my team can benefit and myself can also have a bigger room for further development.
A lot of people do not want to move away from a comfort zone.
Yeah.
The mere fact that you already have close to 100 people and you are already a millionaire achiever in 2024 and you have been consistent. So I understand that you say that you want to have personal development and as well as for your people.
Yep.
And I'm quite sure before making that move, you must have thought through.
Yes.
Must have done some research.
Yeah.
And what is the thing that came out that gave you that confidence to take the plunge?
Yes, it's true that actually before I made the change, I really had a lot of, thinking and the researchers. And we find that actually some of the factors that draw us here is we really find PropNex has a very good technology, the IT support, as well as, the atmosphere that everyone is really pushing up and stretching the limit and the fighting spirit.
This year the whole team here is this think big, right?
Yep.
I mean, PropNex being the largest real estate company, we can always choose to have this comfort of we are good, we are number one, but we never ever thought that way.
Okay.
We always wanted to stretch ourselves, our people, and our leaders to grow because personal development is of utmost importance, right?
Yep.
And I noticed that, how do you make time, Julian? Because I see even your personal performance are consistent.
Yep.
You are a platinum achiever in January. Just
Yep.
cross over and you made a platinum. Platinum is someone who earns more than 100,000 in a single month. And you have been consistent all your previous years. How do you do your personal sales and why do you choose to do personal sales?
I think very important when you set up a systematic approach in this industry, you find it's not so difficult to achieve the results. Actually, I was quite amazed by myself as well because just crossed over to PropNex. In January, we had a lot of trainings in our own team, the JNA. We actually almost every night we are having the trainings and lessons. Some of us, we're joking, we don't really have time to do our own business.
Yes, absolutely.
But because I already accumulated the clients and we have been constantly follow up with them, so it's just nice that in January I managed to close a few deals, which I have been following up for some times already.
Okay.
Yeah.
And when you say this, the training, you've been in the business for almost 6 years.
Yep.
And have been consistent, as I
Yep.
said, in terms of your performance and so on.
Yeah.
Did any of these training find it refreshing? Was there something deeper that you learned and that empower you and your people?
Yes, definitely. Actually, this is one of the reasons that we want to cross over to PropNex. In fact, when over the years, when we do the recruitment, a lot of fresh RES, when they consider whether or not join the team or join the company, one of the most important questions they ask is always about the trainings. I always tell them nowadays, different companies, they always provide different kinds of trainings. Now the question is not about whether or not we have the trainings, but it's rather the training is useful or not. Is it effective? Because we have attended quite a lot of trainings. It might not be the real trainings. It might be selling something which we feel it might not be so effective. But down here, we really, over the past 1 month, what we experience is the training is really effective. I have attended the PWS.
Wow, that's quite fast. You just came in and you're lucky, right? Because PWS
yes,
something.
Yes, in fact, I have tried to sign up for the AST, but unfortunately,
the slots,
the slots are not available. I have to attend the July one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So by attending all these trainings, I find that it can give you a mentality change. It's quite different, and I would say it's quite effective as well.
Now, one of the key things, Julian, if you look at it here, is we don't want to do training from a rah-rah perspective.
Sure.
Very salesy.
Yeah.
Because today, consumers don't fall for this.
Yeah.
Because today's consumers are very data-driven.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And that's why we spend a lot of time in our tech giving the data.
Yes.
And our training is truly to understand the current market situations.
Yeah.
So that eventually with this training, your people can empower and elevate the consumers.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. I'm really happy to hear that these things has been very helpful. Okay, the next question I want to ask here is this. You are doing sales, you are managing your team.
Yep.
And I also heard, congratulations once again, without mentioning, another group of sizable number of people are wanting to cross over and also to you. How do you very quickly establish yourself in PropNex and being able to attract people?
Yeah, actually, that's exactly my strategy. As you rightfully mentioned, when I cross over to PropNex, I actually lose almost half of my team. But I always tell myself, by stepping back one small step, my aim is to go further, go even longer. And I truly believe that with the more robust system here, and we would continue to do what we have been good at, and with the value add of the new system, we are able to attract more people to come to join us.
Trust me, what I admire about you, Julian, here is you are looking at long term.
Yes.
You choose not to be in the comfort zone. Trust me again. If you choose to be there at wherever you were with that comfort, you will grow marginally. But what you wanted was really a forward growth and a long term.
Yeah.
Okay, I want to just ask you how things have actually changed.
Yeah.
You studied in NUS. You had a degree in engineering.
Yes.
Yep. And that is way back 20 years ago. Just give us a little bit of a profile. After you studied, you graduated from NUS. What were you working and why did you had this switch in the last 6 over years to a real estate career?
Actually, I'm originally from China. I took the scholarship from the government. I came to Singapore almost 20 years ago in 2006. At the time, for the scholarship, we only have limited options for studying. Engineering is one of them. Of course, I took it. So after the study in NUS, I started my career in the public sector. But in the public sector, I was not doing an engineering job already. I was doing more like a public communications and all this. After a few years, then I switched to a private sector. I actually joined one of the largest developers in the world, I would say. It's from China and it's an overseas project. It's actually in Malaysia. I was doing mainly on the strategy and branding for this project. So I converted my citizenship and just nice that I had this Skills Futures credit. So I was thinking maybe I should better utilize it. So I took the RES exam. Then from there, I ventured into the RES industry.
But I think on the other hand, your background here is engineering and you're working with one of the world's biggest developer, understanding real estate, working. So it's quite natural that you gravitate towards real estate, right?
Yeah,
it's not something too new from that perspective.
Yeah.
And I also noticed that your team have been very successful in bringing in new immigrants from all parts of the world, be it from Malaysia, be it from Philippines, from Myanmar, from China, to just get into the system and embark into the real estate. How effective has your team been in this?
As you rightfully mentioned, our team is focusing on the new immigrants. Our aim is to help the new immigrants to come here and settle down with a proper home, right? So as I use the Chinese saying, my aim is not for them to just find a house, but for them to find a home here. Our team is consists of mostly the Chinese, and we also have some members from local Singaporean and also from Malaysia. So we are quite effective in terms of the Chinese communication, and we have quite a strong presence in the Chinese social media.
I see. And would you say that in terms of helping somebody to settle in beyond home, do you give them the schooling and where should they choose and that kind of advisory level as well?
Yes, when the new immigrants come, they actually have more questions than the local people. They are not familiar with the local context. They are not even familiar with some of the legal terms or the laws and
For that matter, even
regulations.
banking,
Yes.
finance, schooling,
Exactly.
home, almost everything is new to them, right?
Exactly. So that's how we do the value add to them. We are not only helping them to secure the home, we are also providing the necessary assistance for them to, do the financing. We even help the kids to find the school, those kind of value add services.
But I also noticed not necessarily all your clients are from overseas. There are also local clients that you have done some of the public housing and as well as private property. How do you constantly get your clients?
Okay. In fact, I do my social media marketing for myself. I actually working on 2 IP or personal brandings. In the Chinese, it's called 师承小猪. It's more for the audience, those new immigrants. Other than that, also trying to build up my local IP presence. It's called Sing House Pro. So if you
Sing House Bro.
Sing House Pro. So if you search
Sing House
Sing House Pro, it's
Pro. Pro.
yes.
Okay. SING House Pro.
Yes.
Okay.
So every now and then, I still got some clients who are able to find me with the Google search. So I managed to help them to also sell the HDBs, help them to find a home here also.
Good. So last thing, now that you have crossed over, you have built your team here, you are very clear about your long-term objective.
Yes.
Is there anything else that you want to say to anyone, your customers, your mentors, or anybody?
I'm always appreciative to the people that I have met, be it my ex-colleagues, my leaders, my clients, and my families, and my friends. I thank you for all your support over the years, and I'll try my best to not let you down, and I'll try my best to do my best in 2026 and providing the better service and also the better support for my team. Yeah.
Congratulations. Well
Thank
done.
you very much.
Really happy for you.
Thank you.
Okay, as usual, I think you heard it from the man, Julian himself. Very passionate, very bold, very decisive, thinking of the long term. So it is always my pleasure to give, as in a memory, a certificate of appreciation to Julian for having this sharing session with the executive chairman.
Thank you, boss.